Hey guys, what's up? Nash Slash here, back with another video, and 3 days in a row of upload. Let's go, first time for everything. But anyways, today we're going to be obviously doing another tutorial, as you can see, using HTML and CSS. I'm going to show you guys how to create a form. I did say I was going to show you guys how to create a form that can save stuff. I still haven't figured that out. So I'm still learning how to do that. But I'm just going to show you guys how to create an ordinary form instead. I've also been kind of thinking of showing you guys, it's like a fun little project on how to make a simple snake game. If you guys don't know what snake is, basically you're a snake, and you can move around and eat like food, and the more food you eat, the bigger, bigger your snake gets. But if you touch your own tail, the game resets basically. I've been thinking how to make that, using C, like the C programming language, but more on that later. Anyways, so what we did last time is we created a parallax website. So I'm just going to, and so this is the HTML for the website. Pretty simple, really. The styles, the CSS file is where it kind of gets a little bit crazy. But yeah, so basically all we did was for each image, this is all we made it do. Position was relative, the background attachment, so basically the image, if it was fixed or not, we wanted it fixed. If the position of the image was centered, and we didn't want the background to repeat, and the background would also cover the web page. I'm just going to show you guys what it looked like in the end. And so if I go live, give it 1 second, starting up there, just gonna go full screen. Anyways, so this is what it was basically. It was, as you can see while scrolling, there's a little effect called the parallax effect, which is basically different layers of website move at different speeds while scrolling. And you can see that the images in the background are moving, but the text is actually moving. But that was really it for the parallax website. We didn't do anything else on it. So today it's gonna be really easy. It's just gonna be a simple form. So yeah, so I'm just gonna close the server. The way I'm running the server is on Visual Studio Code. There's extensions that you can download. I have one called Live Server right here. And basically there will be a button here. You see go live. If you're running an HTML file or anything like that, you just go ahead, click the button go live. It'll start up the server on the local server on your computer. But anyways, let's get started. So this is gonna be very easy. All we're going to start up, obviously doc type HTML. Then you're gonna say obviously the HTML tag, and in the HTML tag, the head tag. Within the head tag, you're going to have the title. I'm going to say HTML form. I'm going to just say this tutorial. You can name it whatever you want. Then I'm going to link the styles.css file. So link rel is going to be style sheet href. Styles. That's CSS. Yes, okay, I spelled it correctly. That's good. So that's going to be it for the head tag. Now we're going to create a body tag, and this is literally going to take maybe 2 minutes. So basically, all you're going to do is make a form tag within the body tag. Within that form tag, you're going to say first name. So basically, you'll be able to write your first name, last name, and your email, and then there will be a submit button, which will basically submit the information. It won't, submit it anywhere as right now. And the reset button, there will also be a reset button, which will just erase all the text that you've written in all of the different fields, basically. So I'm going to say first name, colon, then I'm going to say break element. Then after that, you're going to say input. The type is going to be text. What that basically means is that it's not gonna be a button. It's gonna be somewhere. It's gonna be a text box basically. The name I'm going to say is f name. first name. Then another break element. Then after that, I'm just going to copy this basically. And after copying it, I'm going to paste it here. Sorry, give me one sec. Paste it there, first name, break element. Instead of first name, it's going to say last name. Input text, you're going to keep the input text the same. Instead of name is equal to F name, you're going to say L name, last name. That's what L stands for, L and N, last name. Then you're gonna put so then there's gonna be the break element. Then I'm gonna paste it again, and this is where they're gonna be able to put their email. So I'm gonna say with a capital E, email. Break element input type is also going to be text, and this is gonna be email instead of F name or L name. Then you're gonna put two more break elements. Break BR, and then we're going to create the buttons. So you're going to say input. I'm going to give it a class submit btn, which means submit button. The type is going to be submit, as you can see it came up there, and the value is going to be submit. Value basically means what it's going to say inside. So when I'll launch this, when I'm done launching it, you'll see that there will be a button that says submit in it, so that you can submit the actual form. And that's going to be for the first input button. Then we're going to create a second one. I just copied it. Instead of submit button here, we're going to have a reset button, so that they could, if they made a mistake or anything like that, they could just reset it basically. So type is going to be reset, came up there, and value you're going to say reset. Just so that they know that's a reset button. So that's going to be it for the HTML file. Basically all I did here, doctype HTML, and then within the HTML tag, made a title, HTML form tutorial. You can make that whatever you want. Link to styles.css right here. Created a body tag, then a form. Within that form, you have the first name and last name part, where they can type in their first name and last name. And I'm also using break elements so that they're separate. The email as well. And then two more break elements, and then the two buttons. So the input is so you have the input for the submit button and the input for the reset button, which will submit one will obviously submit, and reset button will obviously reset. So now we're going to move on to the style.css. And so first we're going to say for the form, you want the width to be 500 pixels. There you go. Then the background color, you can make this whatever you want. I just want it to be purple, just because. Then the padding will be 20 pixels. The font size will be 20 pixels. Then the font family. Font family will be, you can make this whatever you want as well. I'm just going to say Verdana. I'm just going to get rid of this, just Verdana. Then the color is going to be white. This is going to be color of the text. Color will be white. And the margin will be auto. Alright, so that'll be it for the form. Then the input, and input, we have for the inputs that are type text, so basically the text boxes, not mask type, just type is equal to text. So basically what this means is that for the I made a mistake here, sorry about that. Instead of curly braces, you want after the input you want square brackets, not curly braces. And then after the square brackets outside, and then you want the curly braces. But basically what this means is that the for the inputs that are type text, so in this case are first name, last name, and email, basically the text boxes, you want them to be styled a certain way, and so you want the padding to be 5 pixels. The width to be 50%, and the font size to be 50 pixels. Sorry about that, pixels. And the border radius to be 0, and 10 pixels, and 0, and 0. Remember to put your spaces, and then we're going to do another input. I'm just going to copy this, paste it here. Basically, this is going to be for the ones that are buttons. Sorry about that buzz, that was just my phone. But the one that's type submit, so the submit button basically, we want it to be, so font size, you can leave that there as is, but font size is going to be 18 pixels. The padding will be 5 pixels, so you leave that as is. The width will be 20% though, so remember to change the width, and there will be no border. Border is equal to none. Leave border radius as is. You don't need to change that. Then I'm going to paste it again. Instead of type text, it's going to be or submit. It's going to be type reset for the reset button. Font size will also be 18 pixels. Width will be 20% as well. Padding, sorry, not that. Okay, I said that wrong. Sorry about that, guys. Padding 5 pixels. I did it wrong here as well, I believe. But padding, no, actually no, I did it correctly there. But anyways, padding will be 5 pixels. Font size will be 18. Sorry about the confusion there. That was my bad on my part. Width will be 20%. The border radius will be the same, and there will be no border. So, okay, sorry about the confusion there, guys. And the submit, now we're going to edit the submit button itself. So I'm going to say dot submit btn, and when you hover over it, so colon hover, what that means is basically whenever you hover over the submit button, I want it to become bigger. So you're going to say transform and the scale of the button to be 1.1. This will just make it bigger. And so we're going to do the same for the reset button whenever you hover over it. So I'm just going to do this, reset btn, and this is going to be the same. So basically that should be it. If I were to make this go live, give it 1 second, let it start up. And there you go. So that's the form there. I'm not going to type my real name or email. I'm just going to type in whatever. Yeah, I'll just make up a name basically. So I'll say Brad Jones, okay? And then I'll say Brad.Jones at example.com. Oops. .com, spelled wrong again, .com. And if I were to press reset, it resets everything. If I were to write Brad Jones, give me 1 second, guys. Brad.Jones at example.com. Whoopsie daisy.com, and I press submit. It does. You can see there it reloaded the page because you just submitted it. When you press reset, it doesn't do anything. And also you can see that it does indeed. The buttons indeed do get bigger. So that's a little nice addition if you want your buttons to become bigger a bit. But yeah, that's really it. That's how you create a form using HTML. In the next video, I will probably show you guys how to make a snake game using C++. You can also make it using JavaScript and all that. That's what's recommended. You do it first. I have used Java to make games before, but I kind of want to take a different route and use C++ because I have used C++ before, but not much. So I just want to see what it's like. You making a game with that because I do like making games as well. But yeah, anyway, that's how you create a form using HTML, how to style it using CSS and all that. But yeah, other than that, that's really it. I have been streaming as well on Twitch. I'll link it in the description again. I did stream last night as well. I played some Minecraft, continued the Minecraft world I started. And I actually found diamonds last time. Not many though. I'm still mining. I did find a village and an villager outpost though, which was fun. But yeah, anyways, that was it for the video, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!